You gotta be kidding me. We just had this 6 weeks ago with Hurricane Laura, and now Hurricane Delta is coming straight for us. Seriously, can 2020 get any worse? No, hold on a second. It can't, so let me shut up. This is just crazy that Delta is taking almost the exact same path that Laura did just 6 weeks ago. The damage has not even been repaired. I mean, my neighbor's roof still hasn't been fixed, and we've got another storm coming through. So it is about 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon. The winds have started picking up. It's been raining since last night, and the bad storm will be here tonight at dark. Our backyard looks like a lake already. We've taken precautions. We've removed a lot of items that are lightweight and put them in the shed. See, put them all in the shed over here. But you see all the water on the ground, all the way up here onto the patio. But we've turned over the chairs so they don't blow off. You see the chairs are turned over out there. And then we've moved everything up against the wall. Jason took the wind chimes and secured them right here and pushed the chair up against them. We are prepared with all that gasoline for the generator and our extension cords. Well, because we know that the electricity is going to go off. It's inevitable. It will happen. So we're prepared for it. You got to just be prepared for these kind of things. Okay, so of course the Weather Channel is staying on our TV. The eye wall is hitting shore right now. But inside we are preparing as well. Let me show you. We have the portable AC unit that is ready to go, that we can hook up to the generator. We have our fan in here. Are you ready for the storm? Huh? Huh, girl? And as far as food and drink preparations, let's show you that too. So Jason has made a giant pot of gumbo because it's easy to reheat. We won't be able to plug the stove in, but we have a one burner, forget what you call it, like a convection burner, that we can plug in to heat up the gumbo, and then you just serve the rice cold in the gumbo and it's fine. But look at this. Oh yeah. Look at that gumbo. So at least we're going to be eating good through all this. I just have to make some rice. But you see, it is right at 4:30 on Friday afternoon, and we are prepared. We have ice. We have flashlights. We have bottled water. Lots of bottled water. We have sodas, and Jason has his Michelob Ultra. Lots of Michelob Ultra. And we have enough bread and lunch meat and chips to live on sandwiches for a couple of days if we need to. But we have the gumbo too. So we're prepared to be without power for a couple of days. With Laura, we got our power back on right at 36 hours. So fingers crossed Delta's not as bad as Laura. The problem is the eye is coming a little bit straight through Alexandria, which it didn't with Laura. It was to the west of us. Let's go see what Jason's doing. What are you doing out here?
Waiting on the storm.
Waiting and watching the weather?
Yep. Yeah, just sat down and just relaxing. You vlogging?
Yep. Showing our weather preparations.
You see it?
Yep. You got your boots on?
I got my boots on, I got my beer coat. Gotten everything done. We got gumbo on the stove, and we got the generator primed and ready. Got plenty of gasoline, plenty of beer, plenty of food. Got the AC unit ready to plug in. So I think we're ready.
Now we just wait.
Now we just wait. So that's what I'm doing now. So hopefully it's not that bad. I'm kind of got mixed feelings about this one. This one's bringing a lot more rain.
Oh yeah.
And the backyard is pooling already. And so I'm a bit worried about it, but It can't handle a whole lot of rain for a long period of time, but it can handle a whole lot of rain for a short period of time. And then as long as it slacks off and gives it time to drain, we'll be fine. So I'm just hoping that that's the case. I just don't know what the rain's going to do. So that worries me a bit. We're expected to get some 70+ mile-an-hour winds. We've been watching so many people in our neighborhood just getting new roofs from the last storm.
And some that don't even have their roofs yet.
And then I was on my way back home from work when the rain started, and there was a couple of roofing companies up on the top of people's roofs that had blue tarps, and they were trying to put, you know, the temporary roof on in the middle of the pouring rain. So they got to go through another storm, so this is going to be crazy for them. So, I mean, we're lucky. We're really lucky.
Yep.
There's a lot of people out there that still has damage from the last storm, and their roofs are going to leak this whole storm. And this is a tremendously wet storm. It is raining so much with this storm, Delta, already. And it's just hitting landfall now.
You see that lake on the side of you?
Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me show you how much of a lake it is. Waterproof boots.
Gotta love them boots,
Get you some of those. Those are fun.
You're like a little kid splashing in the water, huh?
Of course. Why not?
Exactly, why not? The rain's coming down. So I guess this is what you call the calm before the storm.
You know, we got probably 6 inches of rain yesterday this time. And so we're already soaked and saturated. And now the Delta is going to dump a whole lot more rain on us. I hope that we can sustain it.
I hope so too.
So we'll see. Keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah. We've had bad rainstorms in the past, and our yard and this neighborhood has been able to sustain the heavy rains without it getting in any of the houses. This neighborhood was well designed with the houses higher than the street, so the water can drain. We've been very lucky. I mean, as I showed you before, the water kind of creeps up on the back porch, but it's never gotten close to the house, that close to the house. So we just watch and wait now and eat good food. Jason's got the extra carpet from when we got our new carpet installed, and we take these extra pieces and lay them down by the high traffic area so it doesn't ruin our good carpet. And we cover the extension cord so it's safe to walk back and forth around them. And Jason's out here with his music box and his fan.
We had to cut the music box off since we're long.
Yeah, copyright music and all.
Yeah. Waiting on the storm, just relaxing. It's Friday. It's the beginning of the weekend anyway. So I mean, really, this is what I'd be doing at this moment in time: cooking, hanging out, having a couple of beers, just kind of unwinding from the week. So that's, I'm really doing what I would normally be doing, except I'm waiting on the storm. You know how that is. It's always a little exciting to me, because I don't know what's going to happen, but I know something's coming, and it's strong, and that's exciting. But it's also very nerve-wracking at the same time. Obviously, I hope no one gets hurt, and I never wish any problems on anyone as far as damage and whatnot, but just being in the storm is kind of exciting. You know?
Yeah. I know, it's nerve-wracking and exciting at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. There's, get your adrenaline flowing.
There was just a big burst of wind. Just gonna hang out and see if it comes back. I could hear it. The wind is starting. And these are small gusts. Just give it a couple hours. Colby's dancing and blowing on it.
The noise at the dinner table is like, you ever been to a noodle shop?
Yeah.
Everybody's eating ramen. That's what it sounds like here. Y'all want to hear the look?
Gumbo.
Listen to.
I'm waiting for Cameron's gumbo noise.
It's raining. It's here. But we're having a hurricane party. Or I'm having a hurricane party. Got a little table set up. Got a citronella. Because this wood pile just like puts off the mosquitoes. I got my radio. I got my fan. Delta who? Delta who? Bring it on, Delta. We're ready for you, dirty Delta.
Delta has made landfall. It just happened at 100 miles per hour winds, Cat 2. So let's see what it looks like here right now. So we're about 2 hours inland. So it's gonna be a little while before, and that's in a car, not hurricane. So let's see what it looks like here. Oh Lord. Whoa, whoa! Okay, going back inside now. Whoa. And we've got a long way to go. Yeah, the rain coming down is steady, but not like that torrential downpour like we were having. So it's still pretty wet, and it's still raining, but as of right now, our backyard looks like it's gonna be okay, hopefully. Come on, Joey.
It's raining. It's raining a lot.
Yeah, we just had a big gust and I got wet.
We're gonna need a pube roll.
Most people have no, ah!
I was just coming to get you. I'm sitting out in the front, she's in the back. And I was coming to get her so that she could show you all the wind gusts, but you got it.
Yeah.
She was out here actually doing it.
Oh my goodness.
It's getting, look at the lenses, it's getting wet. Let's wipe it off.
Try it off.
Oh, give it a bit of a dry tickle.
Whoa, I can show more tree action out here. Wow. Yeah, these gusts are getting strong now. I'm going back out to the front. It's a little safer out there. Okay, so Jason's moving the generator to the carport because it's drier.
Yeah.
It was getting
It's drier.
soaked.
The backyard, all the wind's coming in this way and hitting it. And it would be okay, but I like it right here. Plus, it's going to be quieter. I was just leery of putting it in the front carport because these things get stolen. We have to keep going out there to unplug and plug in. It's going to be wet and windy.
Yeah.
The wind's coming this way. So it's just smashing us out there. So I'm going to put it here. I'll pull the car in a little bit further up, kind of block it. Then we're going to go with it right here.
Works for me.
A little better, huh?
Yep. And it won't be as loud either.
It won't be near as loud when the kids and Elisa start their movie marathons.
We haven't decided if we're going to do Lord of the Rings or Star Wars or Marvel, but some sort of movie marathon is going to happen. We did Harry Potter, all 8 Harry Potter movies during Hurricane Laura.
Well, I know that the boys were talking about Lord of the Rings.
I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, so that's what I want to watch. The extended versions.
Lord of the Rings.
That's the wrong ring, honey.
Bling bling, Lord of the Rings.
Bling.
That was my dad's.
Yep.
When he passed away, my mom gave that to me. It was his ring. That's the only jewelry that I wear.
Yep, that and his wedding ring, that's it. So you can see the trees over in the distance right there are blowing real hard. Alright, oak tree, be good to us again. We just had a few limbs down last time. If you watch that rain, it's coming in sideways. Yeah, you can see it.
Lake Charles is getting it really bad right now. Like it's coming in sideways, the rain now. Wind's coming in really hard. They're having 70-mile-an-hour gusts right now, and it's just going to get worse. Lake Coral, Lake Charles. They don't need it right now either.
No, they got a direct hit from Laura.
Now there's still debris all over the place piled up that they haven't got to yet from Laura.
Yeah.
And that stuff is just like projectiles in another hurricane. So it's just not good. It's not good news.
Whoa, look at that. You can hear the wind. Getting some big gusts. Okay, so we're sitting here watching the Weather Channel, and something super interesting about this storm. Behind the eye is no rain. So this storm is different, that usually, you know, you get rain, and then if you're in the eye, it gets calm and the rain stops, and then you get more rain behind the eye. But this storm is very weird in that it's pushing all the rain forward, and there's only wind behind the eye. So when it stops raining here, that means we're in the eye and the rain is done, but the wind will pick back up. So it's still a Cat 1. It's at 90 miles an hour. The eye is around Jennings, Louisiana, which is about an hour, 15 hour, 20 minutes south of us. So we've still got a few more hours to go. We're sitting here and listening to the gusts outside, and you hear the constant rain, the constant wind, and then you hear these big gusts come through, and they said that we're getting gusts around 35 to 40 miles an hour right now. Are you comfortable, honey?
Yes. Very much so.
We're just sitting here hoping the electricity doesn't go out, because we're sitting here watching the Weather Channel and they're going up. I think we're up to 300,000 people or 300,000 homes without power so far, and it's steadily rising. Every time they come on, it's another 20 or 30,000 that are without power. So at least we're prepared for it. See that portable AC unit right there? As soon as it goes out, turn on the generator, turn that thing on, and we're good to go. And I've cranked the central air down to 68 degrees, so it's getting frigid in here because we don't like being hot. Okay, I just walked outside to see if I could show what's happening around here. It's pretty dark, but we have a street light, so you can at least see. This is what it looks like right now.
Not that bad looking right out here.
Well, right now, but we just heard a huge gust. That's why we came out.
That rain though.
It is pouring.
It has not stopped raining.
No. Yeah, so it's been raining for over 24 hours non-stop. And it's getting, well, my feet are wet. It's so cold. Ugh. But yeah, we heard some big gusts. That's why we came out. But that's the thing about gusts, is they just come and they go, and they come and they go. But it was loud enough for us to come out here, but it's past for now. But just heavy, heavy rain.
A flash flood warning has been issued for our area.
The damn storm is as big as our state.
To seeing the center of circulation. The center of action in terms of heavy rainfall has been on the front side of this, and in fact, look at all the heavy rainfall.
Oh look, Alexandria.
Estimated by the rain.
A flash flood warning has been issued for our area.
There, look at the Iowa area just to the east of there. The actual gauge measured over 16 inches in there, and the radar over a large area approaching a foot. So it's the volume of water. Southeast Texas through Lake Charles up into the Alexandria area, and that will expand farther and farther north, even though the strongest winds will be where it came ashore, and then the weekend as it goes inland.
It's 9 p.m. So the storm's gotten closer to us. I'm sitting inside and I can hear the gusts, and they're saying on the Weather Channel that we're getting gusts here of 60 miles an hour. So we still have a couple more hours. They're saying that the bad part of the storm is going to hit us around midnight, and we are going to try and go to sleep. We're not going to stay up and wait for it, but this is what it looks like right now. Kind of the same as what it did when we were out here a little while ago. But you can see how much the trees are moving. The winds are really kind of starting to whip. Oh, there's a big gust. Oh yeah, there's a big one. Whoa! That was a really big gust. It gets chilly when you come out here and you get the rain blowing on you. I'm standing 6 feet under covering and I'm getting wet. Yeah, this meteorologist is in Alexandria.
2 hours now, and it's going to continue like this at least for another couple of hours. What we're seeing right now, we have them. So with the rain coming,
A flash flood warning has been issued for our area.
generally oriented north and south. So that's one of the clues. We watch the rain as the wind.
Alright, so our alerts just went off for a flash flood warning in our area.
Is heading up.
So we're going to bed. Jason's already covered up and we're going to try and get some sleep because we know at some point the storm's going to hit harder and we're probably going to lose power, so we're going to get sleep while we can. Night. Good morning after the storm. I can say good morning because we're good. We stayed up till about 10 o'clock watching the storm. Then we finally felt comfortable enough to go to sleep. We were going to try and get some sleep because we just knew the power was going to go out, but it didn't. So we kept our power all night and we could hear the wind, we could hear the rain. We got up this morning and it's not bad. Let me show you what our yard looks like. So coming out the backyard, you can see there's leaves everywhere. There's still standing water in the yard. There's still wind, but see there's standing water out there. We've got twigs down, but nothing. We turned those over so they wouldn't blow off. Nothing like we had with Laura though. So you can see more limbs down over there, but nothing terrible at all. Everything that you're seeing that's turned over, we did that ourselves. You see our fence is still leaning. We haven't fixed that from the last storm. But all in all, not bad at all. We are so blessed. We've been watching continued reports on the Weather Channel and such. South of us did not fare so well. Unfortunately, Lake Charles got slammed again. So we were watching it last night. Lake Charles got the brunt of Laura and they got the brunt of Delta as well. My heart goes out to the people who live in the Lake Charles area because they hadn't gotten their repairs done from one storm when another one comes back around. And they're saying like 750,000 homes are without power right now. Like I said, we were very, very lucky that we do have power. Just thank you, Lord. Thank you for keeping us safe. And this has been one heck of an experience having 2 hurricanes back to back like this. We have some cleanup, but it's not bad at all. Let's go see the front yard. The front looks very much the same. Oh, look, there's Jason. Well, hello there, stranger.
Hey, good looking.
I was just coming to see how it looks out here.
It's looking good now that you got the camera on me.
How's Alexandria looking?
Alexandria looks really good. Very minimal debris. Laura had knocked pretty much all the loose stuff out of the trees and cleaned all the trees up, so there's a lot less of that. I'm not seeing anything really extensive right now.
That's good.
Yeah, of course, I just went to the gym, so I had one little path that I took, but I mean, it's not bad at all.
Thank God, huh?
Yeah. Sun's out. It's nice and cool.
Mm-hmm.
If we were to lose power, it would have been a nice day to open up the windows. I mean, it'd been a good day to lose power.
I know.
Luckily, we didn't. So, yeah, I just went to the gym, and they were open, and yeah, it looks good around here. Looks like we fared pretty good, so excited and happy about that. Now we just start the cleanup process, which ain't near as bad as it was with Laura. So
No.
we've been conditioned.
Yeah, so you see, it's not bad at all. There's lots of leaves, some twigs. You know, we'll have a little pile to clean up, but not bad at all. We fared really well this time. We are very blessed. Clean up. Generator's getting put away.
First thing I need to do is go change my shoes.
Oh yeah, go put your boots on, honey. What are you doing, Cameron?
Oh, Cameron, hey, grab the rake and you just rake all this kind of out and make it nice.
Cameron and Colby are hard at work getting sticks up.
Hard at work.
Hard at work.
That's all we got.
Not bad this time, huh?
Look at that pile over there.
Yeah, that pile's a lot smaller than it was with Laura.
Literally the size of us last time.
I know. Yeah, that's the extent of the pile.
Spot where it was.
Yeah. See all the dead grass? That's how big the pile was last time.
Oh, I got put on these big ones.
Oh, big sticks. Yeah, the pile was literally as tall as Cameron.
Look at the other video.
And that's it this time. And our cooler kicked the bucket, so we're throwing it away. It started leaking on us. Are you taking a break? Are you awake? Hello? Colby, are you okay? What's the matter?
Tired.
You're tired.
I didn't get to sleep last night.
Why?
Stayed up with the storm.
Aw.
I woke up early to look at everything. At 5 o'clock. Took the bright flashlight and went around and everything.
Aw. Not too bad though, huh? Got a nice little mud hole right there going from the backyard to the front yard. That's fun. That's why you got boots.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, but it's not really working with my shoes.
yeah, you're the one complaining. You're the one about boots.
Alright, so cleanup's just about done. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. We got up, assessed the damage, started cleaning, and it's a beautiful day outside. Like, it feels nice. If we would have lost electricity, it wouldn't have been so bad because it's not hot. So 6 weeks ago, when Laura came through, it was very hot outside. But this temperature is not so bad. I'm glad we didn't lose power, but it wouldn't have been so bad if we did. I'm kind of like, I was so prepared for it. When we woke up and still had power, I was almost a little disappointed. I know that sounds crazy, but here's why. Because us and the boys were gonna have a movie marathon, and if they didn't have internet, they couldn't look at their phones, and we would have had their full undivided attention, which never happens. So anyway, glad we didn't lose power. Glad we didn't have any damage. Life goes back to normal.
Lisa, will you, oh hey, you never know if you got the camera or not. I gotta watch out what I'm saying.
Keep you on your toes, honey.
Yeah, it does.
Looks good out here. It's like nothing ever happened. Hey, so life's back to normal. Yard's all picked up. Oh, you were driving?
And Cameron's driving.
Awesome.
He didn't want to get his license last year. He wasn't really worried about it. He had other plans.
Yeah.
But he's driving now. Cameron and Colby just went around the block, and so he's proud of that. He did a pretty good job. Yeah. I went with him last year several times, and you know, it's like riding a bike. So
yeah,
I think he's just getting more comfortable with it. Yeah, but it's so far so good. Might get the mower out and mulch all the leaves in the yard, but we'll see. But it feels really good out here.
It does. The wind's still blowing, so we've got those back end pieces of wind from the hurricane, and it just feels like a nice cool breeze out here. It's nice.
Super nice.
All right, that's it for this hurricane. Hopefully it's the last one this year.